on, guys? It's Jay here back with another epic video. Today, guys, we're going to be doing a deck profile. I'm going to be going through my 6 Samurai deck profile. Hope you guys like this video and this new series that I've started here on the channel. This will be the second video that I've done for it. Let me know what other deck profiles that you guys would like to see. I've still got a few in the works, like I mentioned in previous videos, other cards that I'm still waiting to come in. They're slowly coming in one by one as I'm doing the research and kind of some testing out and things like that to kind of see what some of the decks need. But with that being said, guys, I just want to kind of to give everybody that watches the channel a huge shout out and kudos, guys. And I really do love and appreciate the support, guys. Just to give you guys an idea of how much support and love you guys have shown to the channel, I just wanted to let you guys know. We've had over 420 hours watched of content here on the channel. You guys have watched 420 hours of my video, which is insane for a new channel. We have over 3,200 views on the channel as well, guys, and we have 70 subs as I'm making this video. So I really do appreciate all the love and support that you guys show down in the comments, liking the video, sharing the video, things like that. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot. I'm really, trying to do the best I can to upload daily. I know some days I've missed, like this week, for example. It's been rough with the storm, and I've had to fix up my house. I had to replace kind of the sideboarding that got kind of ripped off due to the storm, unfortunately. So that's what's kind of been doing that, and then yet again with work. So I apologize. I haven't uploaded in the last 2 days, but that's why I've been kind of dealing with that and trying to get that fixed up. Now that's good to go. So now I'm trying to work on getting these videos out to you guys as soon as possible. So make sure you guys please stay safe. I hope everybody's doing well today as well. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. We still have 70% of our viewers that are not subscribed, but you guys are watching the videos. So if you guys are liking the content, it seems like you're coming back, watching some of my videos, make sure you guys get subscribed. I'd really appreciate it. Remember, once we get to 100 subscribers, guys, I'll be giving out a Phantom Rage booster box. So one of you guys will win that. And once we get to 100 subs, we only need 30 people to sub for me to be able to do that giveaway. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and dive into the deck profile. I've changed it up a little bit since I've done this the last time. I found a little bit more consistent ways and just a little bit different ways to kind of utilize the deck. So that being said, guys, I'm using three Kaizens in the deck for obvious reasons. Nothing really to explain there. He's a good extender. He's going to help you go into a lot of there we go. Move that so it's focus. A lot of your extender plays and your links and synchros and exceed monsters and get your counters. So for obvious reasons, right? I'm also using 2 of the Grandmasters as well, guys. I know some people only use 1, or some people don't use them. I really don't understand why. To me, it doesn't make sense. Not try and move them and maybe a little bit and see if that'll help. There we go. I don't know why the camera's not focusing. There we go. But yeah, guys, I use 2 of them. I don't know why some people don't use them. Don't use them all, or only use 1 of them. I use at least 2. I'll also link the deck profile down in the bottom, guys, like I did in the previous video. A lot of you guys really appreciated that, so I'll make sure I do that again as I'm going through and uploading the video, because I know a lot of you guys appreciated that the last time, so I'll make sure I do that again. I use 2 Mizuho, guys. It's the right number. Same thing for 2 of the Shinais. That's just the right matchup. Any more than that, you're going to see in like mismatches and too many of them in your hand at once. I only use 2 of the Kaigeki, guys. 3 is too much to me, and then 1 just seems not enough when you need him. So I do still use the 1 Zanji for the same combo that I mentioned last time. I'll go through and show the combo. After I do this video, guys, I'll also do how to use the deck going first and how to go second. Since I've got some different stuff in the extra deck, I also have a side deck that I'll be going through, guys, towards the over the end of the video and stuff like that. So make sure you guys stick to that to see the not only the extra deck, but also a side deck that I built this time as well that I didn't do for the last time I did this video. I do use 1 Hatsume. I do use as well, guys, 2 Fumas. I bumped Fuma up to 2. I noticed it was a lot more consistent. It makes it easier to case because sometimes I do draw him too, and I need him to get out when I do the move. With the Zold, I don't have to go into a Zold, right? If I end up drawing one up, but it's good if you can go into that combo. It helps thins out the deck and gives you additional counters for your board as well. So I'm using 2 of them for that specific reason. And he's good too because with having the graveyard, right, you can remove him from play to keep one of your 6 samurais from being destroyed. So it comes in helpful in that aspect as well. I do use one of the the classic one Shin Squire guys, and the one of the Fire Flint Lady. So she's really good and useful as well for combo plays. But that's all I've got for monsters, guys. I use just in case maybe you're curious how many monsters that is total. I use 17 monsters total in the deck. Yet again, I'll list it down in the description, but I just figured I'd tell you guys. And I use 23 spell cards, as you could imagine. So I've got 3 of the 6 samurai. I got 3 Uniteds. I also use, of course, 3 dojos as well. I've seen some people debating this down to 2 guys. That just makes me no sense. You have to run this at 3. It just makes no sense. I did bump up Temple of the 6 to 2 guys because I've just noticed sometimes I get hands where I don't get one of the cards that gets the counters, and then it makes the deck a lot difficult playing, especially if you're going first, of course, right? So you definitely want to see one of those in your hand, if not good old legendary Gateway. I'll still of course use the classic 3 Shin Smoke Signals for obvious reasons to pull the level 3s from the deck to your hand, and of course the 1 reinforcement of the army. I use some other cards to draw cards, guys, and kind of help ash bait people. If you guys haven't checked out my video how to play against the 6 samurai deck, I'll link that up in the top of the YouTube cards in the upper right, guys, if you want to check that video out. But I've got it specifically kind of the reasons outlined in that video. It's really just to ash bait people. So I use Upstart Goblin for that, 1 Day of Peace. Stuff like that will help kind of ash bait them, and if they don't do it, it helps draw. And the fastest this deck is, I'm going to end up probably pulling one of the cards with the counter, more than likely something that I needed or that's going to help me get around with, more than likely whatever they had, in mind or whatever. I do use 2 Successions to kind of bring them back. It helps out a lot with the deck, guys, especially if, something happens, maybe they counter your move, imperm you or something like that, or maybe Nibiru you or something. Things like that will kind of help come back, maybe building your board, or even bringing back, maybe going into one of the Exceeds or Synchros, that we'll look at here in a little bit. I do, of course, use 1 Monster Reborn. Also use still 1 Instant Fusion. And one that's different from mine than most, I still use Ascension. I know a lot of people don't use this card, guys, but with the deck, right, I can play it just to kind of go back really quick. I can play, there's multiple cards, right, I can play it with Hatsume. I can play it with Zanji. I've got the Kaigekis that can play off of it. I've got the Kaizens that can play off it too if I just normal summon him, right? Also the Thumas, Shinai as well, Mizuho, right? So you're playing multiple of them in the deck too. So really, I could, it allows me to bring all of these out of the, well, I'll put 2 of them by mistake, but you guys get the point, right? It allows me to bring these guys out by using one of the other. So it's most of the deck that I can play with it. So it just makes sense to do it. It's an easy card to, whether it's, link off of or exceed into or synchro, whatever I need, and also help build counters on the board as well. So it just kind of helps out. I don't know. I've kind of debated about maybe taking this down, but if it's some of the stuff I've got in the side deck, more than likely these would be probably the cards that I would take out for stuff that I have in the side deck that we'll get to towards the end of the video. I'm still using 2 of the Living Fossils, guys. I love using this one. To me is the best one to use out of all of them. I see some people that use like 3, 4, or 5 equip cards. To me, that's just too insane because it's too risky getting them in your hands. Because this is the deck, right? It's all or nothing with this deck, as you could imagine. So you want to make sure that, right, that's the last thing you want is drawing all those equip cards in your hand. Because it's going to keep you very limited from what you can do in your moves. But yeah, make sure if you guys are loving this video so far, make sure you guys smash that like button if you haven't already. And get subscribed if you're not already subscribed. Like I said, I'll upload technically probably tomorrow when you're watching this video, so you'll probably see 3 videos from me for Saturday, guys. So you're probably watching this, early Saturday morning or afternoon. So happy Halloween. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Halloween. But I'll put this video out on how to use the deck going first and second, so you guys will see probably them one after. I'll spread them up kind of throughout the day, but you'll see them pretty much all on the same day tomorrow. I'm still using one Kabbalah Warrior. I can't pronounce his name, horrible pronunciations. But I'm still using him, guys. He's good to use for the instant fusion, so I'm still using one of him. two battle shoguns. I'll kind of put it up where you guys can see it. So I'm using, well, we'll put them over here. We'll just put them like this. So still using 2 of the battle shoguns. I was using 3. I bumped him down to 2 guys. With some of the new moves I got, I don't really need him as much. The third one that I had. Still using the Flame Swordsman. He's good for like comeback or for you get like board interruptions like we were talking about before. It's a good way to segue maybe back into Battle Shogun or something else. Or like a Zold or something like that if I need to. Maybe if I get, hand trapped in a beard or something like that and I need to use something that's maybe a Link or whatever that's on the field. He's a good card to kind of help, kind of turn the board around. Or if you make a mistake, as you kind of tend to do with this deck, maybe by misplays and things like that, which I tend to do sometimes even myself. Of course, we use 1 Zold. I do use 1 Union Carrier. This is the part where my deck's a lot different. If you guys haven't seen my move with the Union Carrier, make sure you guys check out the video going second. You'll see the move going with Union Carrier, and it'll make sense why I use Union Carrier in this deck. I haven't seen anyone else do the particular move with Union Carrier like I do for this deck, so if you guys haven't seen that, make sure you guys watch that video and I'll go over that. Or if you've watched any of my previous videos or live streams, you've watched me do the move. I still use 1 yugioh for obvious reasons. 1 Appaloosa as well, guys. Here's where another one. I've seen some people start to use this more Primat cards. Really good combo as well, so I can pull 1 of the spell cards. Usually it's just whatever I need, whether it's the field spell or 1 of the dojos, or maybe Monster Reborn or Succession. Usually that's 1 of the cards more than likely that I'm going to pull with this, guys. Usually it's more of dojo or the field spell if I don't already have the field spell out. Because, right, it helps you put in a lock, and once I usually play it in midway going into after doing this combo, it'll still have at least 10 to 20 counters by the time it gets to my opponent's turn. So they're going to lose anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 attacks. So just kind of keep that in mind. I use 1 Shadow of the Six Samurai Shin, and I use 1 of Excalibur, guys, just for a good comeback card. And he's a good 4,000 too when you detach the cards too, just in case, right? Maybe they get you in a bad block or something, and that's the only thing you can do is maybe battle to stop them or something like that. So you need something that's got some attack, so that's why I still kind of kept him in. 1 of the classic legendary Six Samurai Shin. Very beautiful looking card. Of course, Naturia Beast. Another new one, guys, that I added Draco, Berserker of the Tingy. Added him, another perfect addition for this deck. He's fantastic going into and kind of keeping your opponent from doing plays and things like that, and also kind of protecting Appaloosa and the others as well too. And I still have Borload as well in the deck too, guys. So I'll have all this linked down below in the bottom, guys. The entire deck and the extra deck, also the side deck too. So that's the extra deck, guys. So let's go into the side deck, guys, that I did for this one. So this one I'm using 3 Dark Ruler No Mores. Just in case, right, they go first. If you guys have been watching some of my live streams, that's what happened in the live streams, is a lot of people are more focused on going first now and making boards where you can't do anything, just exactly like I pretty much can do in this deck too. So that's why, obviously, I have put 3 of them in there. Some of them also I get stuck with spells getting stuck on the deck, and it's keeping me from doing, stuff, things like that. Whether it's like Mystic Mine or stuff like that, or speaking of which, I had a Mystical Mine in here too, and Magical Midbreaker Field. Things like that will kind of, usually Mystic Mine is what slows me down really bad in this deck, so I've got it in here too to kind of counteract that for the opponent. Maybe if it's, they got a little quicker deck or something than me. Into the Void to kind of help draw. Added another, Succession, Twin Twisters. If you guys are curious why I didn't have the Great Shogun Shin, I side decked them, guys. I've never really won or beat anyone really played whether it's on the game or in real life with him. He's still good, like, if you're going against pendulums or, spellcasters, just using spell counters and stuff like that. He's a good, good card to use. But if you're not going against probably one of those decks or something that's utilized something like those decks, he's really not, it's the only time he's really going to come in handy. Like I said, I haven't really won due to him, so that's why I took him out, in case you're curious why he wasn't in the previous part. But I still have him back up, so when I play those decks, I can, put him back in the deck. So I added also a side deck, another Fireflint Lady, guys, another good combo move to go off of. And also side decked this little guy, I'm trying to pronounce his name, Blocker. He's really good and help you can bring back your continuous spell cards, so if they happen to get rid of and protecting and keeping your opponent from destroying them. So like if they get rid of Gateway, or even if one of your dojos you send to the graveyard to use its effect, that way at the end of the turn you can you can discard a card and add it back to your hand. So next turn you can replay the dojo again and get counters again and use its effect again if needed. But I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys are not yet subscribed, please make sure you guys get subscribed. If you haven't smashed the like button, please make sure you guys smash the like button. Please let me know down below in the comments, guys, what deck profiles would you guys like to see. Let me know what feedback and comments that you like that you have. Let me know if there's anything I did that you would like me to do different when I do these deck profile videos, guys. Let me know down below in the comments. But I do appreciate all the love and support that you guys have shown to me and the channel. But that'll do it for this video, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.